Alright, y'all, I really need to go to bed, but I wanted to talk about something that's kind of not annoying, but it's just like maybe frustrating for me. I don't know if this is a great angle. Okay. So, basically, I hate how I always film my YouTube videos kind of in all of my videos I'm filming in my bed. I feel like that's something I need to maybe not do. Anyways, so I don't really have any dating apps, and truthfully, anytime I've tried to use a dating app in the past, like however long, they've never been like I've never met someone or matched with someone on a dating app that I really like clicked with enough that I would want to meet them in person. But I feel like just besides that, I'm gonna roll myself up like a burrito. I need to go to bed. But anyways, I just have gotten to a point where I feel like it's almost as if I can't like anyone. And the truth is, I just feel like dating apps for me make it harder for me to like someone because you can't really gauge someone's personality off of it. And so I just feel like it makes me have to be like very superficial, and like you're only really swiping off of that person's appearance, because like it's hard to tell someone's personality on an online profile. And for me, if I don't know enough about someone, I can't really be that attracted to them. And like it's hard for me, like I can't like someone solely based off of the way they look. Like, yeah, there's people who I see that are are very attractive, but it's not enough for me to be like, "Oh, I can see myself dating this person," because I just feel like I don't it takes a lot for me to like someone, and I don't like I can't like people just based off of how they look. And so I just got to the point where dating apps really just aren't for me. Like every time I try to use them, I just feel like it's overwhelming, and I like match with a bunch of people, but I'm also just like I'm really not interested in any of the people that I match with. And I feel like I kind of end up not even stringing people along, because it's basically like if I'm bored, maybe I'll entertain someone. But truthfully, I don't really like any people that I like with. I find the conversations I have with people to be very boring. Um, and yeah, like I just don't know what it is. I don't, I don't feel like the person I'm supposed to meet the person I'm supposed to be with. I don't see myself meeting that person online via a dating app. Like, I don't know. And then to just make it worse, because I date with intention, and something that I prayed for was like I don't want to like anyone unless they're like, you know, the person that God has for me. It's ever when you have that mindset and you're dating, it's just like you're not going to date just anyone. And so, ooh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So, there's this video clip, I'm guessing from the whatever podcast, where these girls basically say, like, if you're waiting till marriage, you're going to feel more pressure to, like, think you're missing out on something. And pretty much what they do is project their own feelings onto people who never felt that to begin with. Like, if someone's already decided that they want to wait till marriage, they pretty much already determined for themselves that they don't think they're missing out on something by waiting for this one person. And so basically they try to insinuate that people who wait till marriage are going to be more likely to, think they're missing out on something. But the reality is, it's people who aren't waiting till marriage who are always going to think they're missing out on something, because they haven't decided that there's one person, I guess, worth dating. And if there is, they're still, trying to jump from relationship to relationship to find that. And that's part of, I feel like that's the mindset of someone who, like, the mindset that they are trying to project is actually their own. Like, that's how you view it. You would think you're missing out on something if you only dated one person for the rest of your life. The people who've decided to do that, they made that decision knowing that, and they're okay with it. They can live with it. So I found it kind of ironic that these people are trying to claim something about someone that they don't actually understand. I just feel like when people make the decision to wait till marriage, that's done. It's a very intentional thing to do, and if you've thought it out and chosen that for yourself, you've already decided that you'd rather wait for the right person than waste your time dating a lot of the wrong people. And no, you don't think you're missing out on something because you've already determined that the person that you're waiting for is worth waiting for. So I feel like there was a misconception with that clip. So I just wanted to address that very quickly. A topic that I am very much, what's the word? Educated on, I guess you could say. But anyways, yeah. Dating is just, I don't know. I've never been like that big of a dater. And I watch like a lot of dating shows, and I'm just like, I could never picture myself on like any of them. Like The Bachelor, Love is Blind, Love Island, Too Hot to Handle. Like, I just am not someone who like craves dating around like that. And I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's just like, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think I'm just like someone who's, like I said, it's just like, if I don't think you're the person, or if I don't feel in my spirit that you're the person that God wants for me, it's just like, I'm not going to waste my time trying to get to know someone who ultimately I don't think is the right person for me. And I just feel like I will know when it's the right person, because I just think, for me personally too, like, none of the people I've ever matched with or who have ever talked to me have ever really given me what I feel like I would need. Meaning, like, there's no type of conversation, the communication is lacking or boring, and I'm just like disinterested, honestly. Like, I've never really been interested in any of the people that I've matched with. So yeah, I kind of just feel like I'm just not built for, I don't think I'm built for like dating in this society. Like, I don't really care for any of like the social norms surrounding dating. I don't want to have to match with a bunch of people. I don't like talking to multiple people either. Like, I find it very overwhelming to be like feigning interest in like multiple people at once. Like I feel like I'm just a monogamous person to my core, to the point where I don't enjoy like dating multiple people at the same. I don't even like talking to multiple people at the same time. So I just feel like I'm not built for this dating environment. And truthfully speaking, I truly just have no idea what type of person I'm gonna end up with, because I mainly just feel like nobody I've ever talked to have I felt like was that that interesting. Like, it sounds so bad. And I'm not saying like the people that I've talked to are like horrible people. It's mainly just like I know for me that I haven't truly liked anybody that I've talked to, been on a date with. I have not been on that many dates either, which I'm also okay with. I also think like even when it comes to like going out and like going to clubs, like I'm not someone who goes out because I'm seeking male attention or male validation or trying to find a guy to like hook up with or stuff like that. Like I enjoy like dancing to music, and that's pretty much it. Like I do that at home by myself, but sometimes it's fun to dress cute and go out and dance. But I realize like it's still not really serving me to go out to a club, and like I don't care if to get men's attention doing that either. It's just like none of these things that I guess is maybe normal for most people do I actually enjoy for the reasons other people do. Like I don't like being hit on. I don't like being approached. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think I'm just like a unique individual, and there's just I feel like I'm extremely comfortable and very independent. Well, I'm independent, but I've never really sought male validation to feel good about myself. So I'm secure in my singleness, which is why I'm just like, whether I find someone to date anytime soon or not, I know I'll be fine. And I also think that's something that not a lot of people feel. You know, a lot of people are like really searching a relationship. And I'm not necessarily searching for one. I wouldn't say I'm like closed off, but I don't know. I just don't see it happening for me via dating apps, that's for sure. Or by like going to like bars and clubs like that. I don't know. I really feel like I don't I'm not I'm not very normal when it comes to dating. At the end of the day, that's what it kind of comes down to. Not a normal person when it comes to dating. And I feel like it's like I'm not bothered by it. Like at this point, I've been single my entire life, and I turned 29 in November. I'm gonna make another video, in-depth video talking about it, but it kind of for me is just like, if I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't, I'm still good. Like, it's not even that I'm indifferent, it's just like, it's not like it's not like the end of the world for me. Kind of just like some girls I feel like don't like they seek a relationship so badly, and it affects them, like, how they feel about themselves, which I feel like to a certain point when I was younger, I used to maybe feel more like that. But as I've gotten older, it's kind of just like, you know what? Like, I'm a valuable person, whether someone's interested in me or not, someone's interested in dating me. And quite frankly, there's not that many people I would even be interested in dating anyways. And it's mainly just like I'm single by choice because I haven't met anyone that I personally actually feel attracted to, or is someone that I could actually see a future with. So it's mainly just like there's plenty of, I guess, men who show interested in me, have shown interest in me. I'm just not interested in dating them. And at the end of the day, you have to have a reciprocated attraction. And I'm not even saying they're like the people that I match with are unattractive. It's just like I'm not interested. I don't find myself interested in dating a lot of most guys, like just most guys. I don't know. I'm just not someone, it's just hard for me to like picture myself with anyone. And there's just certain qualities I feel like that I require in a person that I haven't really found in anyone. So yeah, that's the chit chat on my non-existent dating life, and addressing like that someone who's waiting till marriage is not thinking about or worried about the people that they're not dating. Like if they wanted to date around, they could. They're choosing not to because they specifically only value the relationship that they have with their spouse. And that's a mentality that you only have when you made a choice to wait till marriage. So quite frankly, I feel like it's a dumb argument to say someone waiting till marriage thinks they're going to be missing out on something. Because if they thought they were going to be missing out on something, they wouldn't have chosen to wait till marriage to begin with. You know, just people don't think. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.